around him, we can't control him, and he says, I'm so much more than your minds can understand. I'm way beyond you, Jason. I'm way beyond. I'm way beyond your mind's comprehension. I am not like you. I'm 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 not like all the things that you've made authority to be. There's a power in poverty that breaks principalities and brings the authorities down to their knees. And there's a brewing frustration at the same time in this world, and an ageless temptation to fight for control by manipulation. But the God of the kingdoms and God of creation and God of the nations sent this revelation through the homeless and penniless Jesus the Son. The poor will inherit the kingdom to come. And where will we turn when our world falls apart and all of the treasures we stored in our barns can't buy the kingdom of God? And who will we praise when we've praised all our lives men who build kingdoms and men who build fame, but heaven does not know their name? And what will we fear when all that remains is God on the throne with a child in his arms and love in his eyes and the sound of his heart cry? And that's what I hear tonight in our pursuit of him, is God saying, one, oh, Jason, guys, I've been pursuing you and pursuing you and pursuing you, and I've never distanced myself from you. And my glory so fills the earth. If you'll just wait long enough and be in stillness long enough, it will overwhelm you. So we ask that first. Lord, awaken our senses to your reality here and now, all the time. It never shifts, it never wavers, it never moves, it never lifts. His glory is constant. God, awaken us to that. Awaken us to that, to your reality here and now in our lives. And second, awaken us to the reality of what it really means to be holy. To be daring enough to allow you, God, to finish our story. To be gutsy enough to drop the little map of somebody else's spiritual life and actually stretch our hands out to you and ask you to lead us in the way that we don't know where we're going, that we have to trust you. I asked the Lord on the Isle of Wight a few weeks ago, Lord, when I wrote that song, Power and Poverty, which is really not about money, it's about trust. There's a power in trusting you, Lord, and depending on you. Who's the child in your arms that you're crying over? And I felt like the Spirit of the Lord just said, the child is, it's everyone you're gonna sing in front of tonight. It's you, Jason. It's my sons and daughters. When they decided to sell out or buy in to the system of the age, even in falsely religious circles that try to give them a plan. It's the child in my arms and love in my eyes and the sound of my heart crying over my children. When they got duped into not allowing me to finish their story. So, holy God, we ask that you would take us on a journey pursuing Jesus your way. Complete dependence on the Father. Not certitude, not certainty, but trust. Make us holy. Make us who we really are. Or maybe the better way to say it, Lord, is awaken us to who we really are. Help us to stop rebelling against who you've made us to be. That we might live holy. There's no other like you. There's no other like you. Sing that. There's no other like you. 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 Oh, there's no other like you. 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 There's no other.